G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 online video. MC businesses are currently paying double money, so in this video I will be showing you a full money guide that will make you millions of dollars in the game. Of course, leaving a like and subscribing is greatly appreciated, and without further ado, let's go. Alright, so first thing we will need to do is purchase a motorcycle clubhouse. So all you will need to do is bring up your phone, go to the internet, Maze Bank foreclosures, and then just hit the clubhouse tab. You'll see there are 12 different clubhouses you can purchase, and the great thing about this business is the location doesn't really matter, so you can go for the cheapest option in the middle of the map, which is the Great Chaparral Clubhouse. This week it's $140,000 with a 30% discount, so I should mention that all clubhouses are on a discount, and not only that, also the upgrades. If we do head to the upgrade section, you'll see the mural, style, club emblem, club name are all purely cosmetic, so they're just going to change the appearance of the business rather than make you money. And I should point out, if you don't own a gun locker, which is where you can customize your weapon wheel, this week's a great time to purchase one of those. The only modification I would strongly suggest that you do purchase is the custom bike shop, which allows you to 1. Modify personal bikes, and 2. Fix up customer bikes to earn legitimate income. There's 2 ways you can make money through your motorcycle club itself, and one of those ways is by approaching the bar. You'll see Cindy behind there, and you can press left D-pad to resupply the bar. This will take you into a mission, and the easiest way I would suggest you do this is go to the point where you need to collect the supplies and just enter the van with those supplies. Now you'll see there's a few enemies that are going to come after you, and 9 times out of 10 you won't survive the drive back to the clubhouse alive. So what I would suggest you do is get out of the van when those enemies come by, take them out, and you'll see there's a few rounds of those enemies that will come in. So just survive those few rounds of enemies, and once you've taken them all out, you can go back into the van and deliver those supplies back to the clubhouse. These missions are paying double money this week, and it's going to help you passively earn some money through your wall safe in your clubhouse. You've also got the custom bike shop, so you can just approach a bike that is placed in your clubhouse. You'll typically receive one of these requests every 48 minutes, and you can just walk up to the bike, press right D-pad to modify it, make the changes as per requested, and then deliver the bike to the buyer. This is also a great passive way of making money through the business. And you've also got the clubhouse contracts page, which will show 3 random contracts at a time, and you can simply just find a new session if you want to rotate to find some new ones. The only mission I would highly suggest you do, which is for those solo players, is the life and death bikes mission, which will only take you 5 minutes and make you some easy cash. Now that you are aware of how the motorcycle clubhouse's legitimate side of the business works, it's time to move on to the not so legitimate part of the business. So all you'll need to do is make your way downstairs of the clubhouse, walk into your office, and take a seat in this chair. Then just press X or A, depending on which console you're playing on, to access the open road. So once you're logged in, you'll see the businesses you own. If you don't currently own one, you can make your way to the Buy Business tab, and you'll see there are 5 different categories. The first in that list is the document forgeries, the second is the flower business, your third is the counterfeit cash, fourth is the blue lab, and the fifth is the Coca-Cola lockup. So some tips for purchasing a motorcycle club business: you do not need to go for the most expensive option. Again, location really doesn't matter when it comes to these businesses. It really just depends on how far you want to travel to go to these. So you can certainly go for the cheapest option. So now that you have purchased a business, there are a few things to keep in mind. I would highly suggest that you do invest in the staff upgrade as well as the equipment upgrade, as like any other business in GTA 5 Online, this is going to make sure that your product is produced a lot quicker. And this week in the game, the production speed is increased by 2 times. So it's going to make your production time even faster if you purchase these upgrades. If your business does run out of supplies or you have no product left, then you will need to set the business up once again. And this is a great way to actually get a full supply bar. By just completing that initial setup mission, you will get full supplies, which will 1. Save you money, and 2. you will have a full supply bar for completing one mission. So you may be wondering how these businesses work. Well, it's quite simple really. You have a supply bar and a stock bar. So as long as you keep the supply level full, your staff will go out of their way to produce you some stock. So how do we get some supplies, and what are the best ways of getting them? Well, 1. you can press the resupply tab off to the left of your screen here, and you will see the option option to buy supplies for $75,000 or steal them. First of all, if you do go and steal some supplies, it's going to take about 10 minutes to complete that mission, and you only find yourself getting 1 bar of supplies after doing that. So it's quite time consuming. Therefore, I'd highly suggest that you do go and buy your supplies, which is going to cost you $75,000, but you will find yourself with a full supply bar at the end of the delivery, and this will increase your product value. So just before we get onto the sell missions, let's go over the different businesses and which are the ones I would highly suggest you do invest in. So first of all, we have the document forgery business. This will make you the least amount of money. However, it's going to take the least amount of time when it comes to filling up the business. Next up, it has to be the flour business with a 2x production speed boost. This business will only require you to buy 1 round of supplies this week to fill up your stock level and will sell for some decent money. The counterfeit cash factory will be next up, and the overall payout will sell for a little bit more than the flour farm. Now, the blue lab will be the most expensive business to set up and will take the longest amount of time to fill up, but you will profit the second best out of all businesses. And the Coca-Cola business will be the second most expensive business to set up, but it will make you the most amount of profits. So out of all 5 businesses, I would suggest you purchase or invest in the Coca-Cola lockup, the blue lab, and the counterfeit cash factory. And also, if you weren't aware, these businesses actually supplement your nightclub business. When you go to assign a technician to a business, that business is actually one of your motorcycle club ones. So it does pay off to have a few of these. And now that you are ready to sell your stock within your motorcycle club business, you can make your way into the business of your choice, make your way to the laptop, log into the open road, and select the sell stock option, which will display a larger sell value. So when it comes to selling your goods, there are going to be a few different sell vehicles. There's going to be the biker's mission, which is where you'll have about 4 different motorcycles to deliver into the back of a truck. This one is definitely doable within the time you were given. Another set of sell vehicles could be the helicopters. This one is definitely doable within the time as well. You've then got the 1 to 3 dinghies that can carry up to 5 bits of stock on each boat, and you'll need to go to each drop-off to deliver the goods. This one is doable. And the worst delivery vehicle that you could possibly get is the post-op vans, better known as the courier service. Now, this is actually doable with the new sell timer limit after the bottom dollar bounties update. However, it is going to require you to take part in this for the full 45 minutes. Now, the best sell vehicle you are going to want to get is the one hauler truck that you need to deliver to the drop-off. This one here is, of course, definitely doable, and it only takes you about 5 minutes. There is also a sell bonus for selling in a public lobby. I believe it's 1% per player, and it's up to a 20% maximum. However, I would highly suggest that you steer clear of the public lobbies, as you are definitely going to lose your stock. Considering how long it takes to fill up these businesses, I would go with selling these in an invite-only session. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great week to purchase a motorcycle clubhouse as well as the businesses that run alongside it, as it's paying double money. So be sure to jump on board. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. But in the meantime, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.